we're going to be talking to a carpenter on the job site, and I really do admire this part of the discipline of construction probably the most. They're going to have the most overall experience of anyone else on the job site. They really have to do a little bit of everything. So it could be anywhere from framing, layout of your formwork and your footings, to detailed custom mill work, all the way to just cleaning up and doing the punch list stuff that everybody gets stuck with at the end of the job. So it really is an interesting part of the field in the sense that you never really can get bored. There's always something new to learn, something new to do. You usually are the superintendent of the job site or have a little bit more control over what goes on the job site than possibly some other disciplines. But it is really giving you some great hands-on experience to be a great construction manager. And we're fortunate enough to have this gentleman here today who has many, many years of experience. And so I hope that you enjoy his interview. So Buck, what is it that you're doing right now?
Just tying the rebar together for the footings.
So it's
perimeter.
Easier to do this out on the ground and then just set them in the footings later.
Yeah, we'll set them in and tie them to the form and put some dobies to keep your clearance from the form.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
24 years.
24 years, yep. That's a long time.
24 years in the Carpenter Union.
And so you are in the union?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What got you into it?
My dad's friends were carpenters and made good money, and I seen their lifestyle, and so I got into it. Should have stayed in school, but...
How did it work with your lifestyle?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, worked out good. Good hours, usually, 6 to 2:30. Mostly summer work, it gets kind of slow in the winter.
And are you doing any management right now?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm the general superintendent for the company, so get to oversee all our projects.
And so that probably takes you out of the physical aspect of it a little bit?
Yep.
And that's kind of the progression. You get the hands-on experience and then move up into supervision and management.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And how do you like that as opposed to actually just doing the work?
Good. It was a hard transition, but it's good. It's easier on your body. Once you get the experience in the field and work in the field so many years, it's a lot better to get into the office and start managing and supervising jobs.
What made the transition hard, and how could you see somebody trying to prepare themselves better for something like that?
The transition was hard just because I'm used to physically working, and then you get into the office and supervision, you don't wear your tools anymore. So it wasn't easy for me, to do that transition. I still don't, sometimes I still struggle with it, but...
There's probably a lot more paperwork and
Yep.
computer use that you're...
Yep, I had to learn all that, so it would have been good to go to school for all that, but
Well,
I just kind of learning hands-on with that.
You had mentioned that you should have stayed in school, but what did you mean by that?
Well, if I'd have stayed in school, I could use my brain instead of my back all them years, so... But yeah, basically that's what it is. If I would have went to school and could have came in, estimating or project managing, something like that would have been the way to go, really. Go to school first, but it's good to have the hands-on too. It's real good to have that hands-on. That way you actually know what you're estimating or what you're managing. To have no experience in the field, makes it rough too for coming in the other way.
And so what would you tell a young person who is looking at coming into construction management?
Knowing what I know, I think I would make sure I had some field experience also. Go to school and then get some field experience, before you go into the office. That way you know a little more about what it takes to do these projects hands-on. It's hard for some of these guys that have never been in the field to